I can't be a 1950s housewife and a boss. Like, I can't. True life. I am fighting for my thighs and health.
You look cute at all?
Oh, thank you. You know how sometimes you feel sad and you don't know why? Is this how you gonna be with your kids? Neglectful? It feels so good to have some peace of mind.
To the lion's house, Vlogmas starts today.
Then he put it to the edge of the 100 steps. Curious about, we're gonna read the tale of the
Desperado. Sound it out. Per row.
This chapter 1. This story begins within the walls of a castle with the birth of a mouse born alive. Where are my babies?
Spell it out, or let me spell it out.
EXHAUST.
Oh, this is a big girl book. So a paragraph, you see, has like chunks. Like this is a chunk, this is a chunk, this is a paragraph. Now where are you at? Exhausted, said the exhausted. Exhausted mother. Exhausted means like super tired.
Exhausted mother when the mother was alive. There is only this one baby, just the one for nothing.
This is the next line for today.
So sad. It is such a repeatedly. The father
plus 0 makes 10.
will remain small hole is
80 wigs, so I have 3 wigs that you have to care for. Like, somebody's leftovers, but not all the kids.
Those are the biggest I've ever seen. Look, said a burger
videos. But I also still want to implement a wig issue.
Up at the site. There's something wrong with him.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get the dirty stuff out of you guys sit here and just watch
Leave
it.
him alone.
Jane, so we will come back and do makeup. I'm gonna make some good shape and get that video up because I am committed to Vlogmas. Girl, that's a D. Good job, Poo-Poo. Okay. Good morning, Luvbugs. We are happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Even though I made my tacos yesterday for the week, but happy Tuesday. I am currently multitasking. You guys know I'm a stay-at-home, work from home lady who just so happens to be homeschooling her kids for this school year. Was homeschooling my idea? No. Are we doing it? Yes. Will we be doing it next year?
Yes.
No. My youngest and my oldest prefer to be in person. My son is starting to get into being at home, but he doesn't do anything socially where he has like a friend group, so that's not going to work for his mental state overall over time. So he needs to be in-person school, unless he was like my girls are in competitive dance. We're at the dance studio right now 5 days a week, but after this month it'll be back to 6 days a week. Good job. So they have a friend group. They interact with kids their age every single day, whereas Diamond right now has literally no interaction with friends, and so I don't think that's appropriate. Like if he was around his cousins and he had like friends in the neighborhood and he was a part of like a boys group or like a basketball, he has a basketball team, but like a more tight-knit situation, it would be different. But I don't know, I just don't think it's healthy for him to just be around adults and parents every day and not around kids. Come here, I'll help you. Yeah, I work from home. You guys know actually Bedeck is my business, and so I'm supposed to be here every day hustling and getting these M's, but I am multitasking and getting my kids their education, which is worth it. I like the experience of this, and I think, again, everything happens for a reason, and so whatever reason it is that we are doing homeschooling this year, I receive it. But also, like, I'm not a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife, so like my job, yes, of course, is to take care of my home and my kids and my house and my husband, but at the same time, like, I can't be a 1950s housewife and a boss. Like, I can't edit and vlog and film every single day and cook 3-4 meals a day and homeschool and clean every day. It's just not possible. So we move. Right now we are in the middle of homework. I think everybody is done with lives. Are you done with lives, Diamond? Are you done with your live sessions?
Oh, thanks for saying that.
Okay. You have one more too, Cody?
Yes, at 11:25. Thanks for saying that.
Okay. Well, Dominic is done with her live sessions. Diamond and Dakota have one more each. And so how their school system works, we don't do homeschool. We do online school. So it's still curriculum based where I'm not choosing the curriculum, but it does require all 3 of their grades. Dominic is kindergarten, Dakota is 3rd grade, and Diamond is 5th grade. I just had a brain fart right there. So it requires the learning coach to be present at all times. Even with Diamond in his 5th grade, like his teacher said, you're supposed to be with him the whole time, which is why originally we had like Diamond and Dakota at desk in their rooms to start, but it's just not the way it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the learning coach and I'm supposed to be present. So he's still, even though he's supposed to be, he's good, he's smart, he's very independent. So like 90% of the time he can work independently, and I just oversee through my login that he is on task, his grades are correct, his teacher is great about emailing and texting. All of the teachers are great about texting my personal phone when things are different, or emailing when assignments are missing. So I'm able to keep on it. One thing I implement is that they are learning to cook and clean and do a lot of home economics things while they are here with me. You can work on this one right now, okay? And then yeah, I want to make it worthwhile since we're doing this. Like, if we're going to be homeschooling, like, let's do all of the things. Like, let's travel, you know, like, let's reap the benefits. Let the kids learn how to cook and learn, you know, a lot of life skills while they're here with me that they wouldn't be learning in school. Like, all the things that we say kids should learn in school. So let's take advantage and like do stuff outside of school. Like, let's make homeschool a great experience since we are here, right? Dakota is my child who, if she could, she would homeschool and be under my titty, on my titty, until she graduates high school. But she gotta go to school and interact too, because mommy has to work. I'm not a homemaker. I am a boss. Let me fix you. Is this mic on? Mic 1 2 1 2. I think it's on because the green little strip going up top makes it look like what it looks like when the mic is going. So let's get started. I'm about to do my makeup all day. Right now it's like 3 o'clock, which is usually the time we head out for dance. But today's Tuesday and technically our off day from the studio because I chose not to sign my kids up for ballet because they are still required to take the combo class on Saturdays. So I can't do combo on Saturdays and ballet on Tuesdays. It just can't. Today is technically my off day from having to go to the studio, but they have parade and we are in parade and recital season. So there's 2 parades, 1 recital, and I'm pretty sure there might be a Kwanzaa performance right after if it goes like last year. And they have the sister brunch this month. So technically they have a walkthrough or a 1-hour rehearsal, but it's not until 7 p.m. So I want to be good and take them because I know like yesterday during class they instead of working on their jazz, they worked on the parade just to make sure everybody's together, and they're not necessarily together, and it's only one more practice before the actual parade. So I think I'm going to take them, but I don't want to take them until like 6:30. So I got 3 hours to make something shake with the rest of my work, because typically I would have filmed a hair content, I would have made some food or something. I literally have just homeschooled and edited a vlog all day. So regardless of whatever, I got to get some work done before we can go. So I'm going to just do my everyday face routine. I've been doing it on the Clock app, but I haven't done it here. My skin has been doing pretty decent. I want to say I'm going to give partial credit to the Shark Cryo Glow. I have very combination skin, so it tends to be oily in the T-zone, but extremely dry in the fall and winter seasons. So since I've been doing a good job of keeping it really nice and clean, especially because I wear makeup on almost a daily basis, I feel like it's actually doing pretty good. I've been doing a decent job with my water, so I haven't been getting any breakouts. No breakouts literally means no hyperpigmentation, because like most people, if I get one breakout, that hyperpigmentation, even if I don't touch it, it's gonna last for like months. So pretty pleased with my skin. Of course it can be even better, but I have that type of skin where like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because once I start trying to go buy products and do stuff, I'm gonna sit myself 10 step back because I already know it. So for my birthday, my husband had got me a Sephora gift card, and I had used it, of course, to get some makeup products opposed to some like perfume or anything like that. And so I have been using the, where are you? The Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's probably my 10th one. I've been using this for years. And for some reason, I even have the foundation powder to this, but I've never, ever tried the foundation. I think I was content with the foundation I was using. So like I replaced this a couple times throughout the year. This time around, I had got the foundation, and of course I had got a fresh thing of the concealer. I used to go really light. I think my go-to shade was sand, and then I toned it down to warm sand, and then I think I did like butterscotch or toffee or something like that. And right now I'm settling out at caramel. I just felt like that sand or whatever that color I was using, it started to like look like it was caking up under my eyes and being like very prominent. And I don't know if that was due to aging or whatever the case may be, but this is a little bit more appropriate. And sometimes I will go light still, but I feel like this is more appropriate. So I tried this one in Spice Rum, and I think I did an online buy with like the color match, and it feels like it's the right color. I haven't had any issues. Obviously, summertime, when it gets hot and I get a tan, we might be talking a different language. And lately, I've been a sponge girl for at least the last 5 years, and the e.l.f. sponge is where I landed at being like my favorite sponge. But in the last couple of months, I've been trying to like reteach myself how to use like a brush opposed to a sponge, and I honestly lately have been preferring that more. Out of all the brushes I have tried, ironically, the e.l.f., these two here have been like what I actually pull for. Like I have so many other options. I really like this Juvia Space brush. It's a foundation brush as well for cream foundation. And then like this one here, like a flat brush like this from, I think this is Real Techniques. I like this one, but like what I actually pull for is the e.l.f. And this is a duo one. It's cream and powder face. And I use this side, and I like to just get my makeup in there, and I like it the most. And then this I'll use like to sweep away makeup. So this is like a miscellaneous size, but I don't rely on the side. And then this concealer, Flawless Concealer, has been my favorite. This has been like my other one, my backup one. And I got a couple more in my little makeup thing. But again, I pull for this. So it's ironic that literally the cheapest ones that I have been like my favorite. And I just like the way it blends. It doesn't streak. Like sometimes other brushes, like the Real Techniques, will like give you that streaky. You gotta like fix it. This just packs it in. It keeps my color, and it moves the color or the product where I put it, but not having it like slip and slide. Also, I don't put any foundation on my forehead because I'm a wig girly, especially because I'm going to be doing a tutorial after. And sometimes I will do multiple tutorials in a day. I'd rather just put some powder to make everything like come together and blend. Like I have a tan here that's been here for a while, but it's just a cleaner look to not put any foundation up there. And you see, like me a year ago would feel like this is way too dark of a highlight. I used to go extreme, but again, I don't know if it's just my aging skin or what it is, but I just feel like it was like the lighter color was just grabbing my skin in a way that like, I don't know if it was creasing because it's the same formula. It just was making me look cakey and weird, like older. I can't really describe it, but I'm still using the same product, just in a different shade, and it looks like 10 times better. Also, I'm using my husband's Simple Human mirror. He's had this for probably longer than Dominic's been alive, and he pulled it out and he put it in our bathroom, and I was like, oh, I need that. So I kind of jacked him for it a little bit, but I feel like when I use this mirror light, and it's close up, I can see everything, and so to me it doesn't look like I'm doing that much of a big difference. But when I like get in my car or like when I film and I see my makeup, it's like just using this, the way I put on my makeup. I don't know, I can't describe it, but it's just like I'm doing a better job at putting my makeup on, which is a W. It's like I'm using the same products, but my application is so much better that like my skin looks baby soft and youthful. I guess because I'm getting right up in there. If I don't add any blush or anything, I'm always going to add a little bit of bronzer or something. I remember when the girls felt like we weren't supposed to contour because we were melanated, but that was a lie. That was definitely a lie. I definitely was like, I'm missing something, but I'm talking to y'all, so I forgot. So under eye, I've always liked a little Laura Mercier, but during the Sephora sale, I kind of kept it cute with my purchase. I didn't go overboard. Oh, you put on your stuff. You let me know you going to dance. It says on the calendar you're not supposed to be there till 7, so. But you just let me know. You just let me know. So I got these during this sale because, again, I want to start being able to do my makeup on the go. And this don't work in my white car. Just me being messy. I could be in a black car. It don't matter. I don't like taking it. So this Charlotte Tilbury has always been mi favorito as far as pressed powders go. I kind of messed up and went maybe a little bit too light. I went with the colors that complement how I used to do my under eye, but they still work. This one here is the one, and then this one here is Blondie from the Huda Easy Bake and Snatch. But I mean, they still work. It's just that, again, because I'm trying to be a little bit more demure with the highlight, it is like no melanin. So what I do is I go under and I set. And I could have just put them back in the package and then took them back in exchange. But like, I rarely go to Sephora these days. Like when we used to go to the Spectrum Center all the time, I have easy access. But right now, like, Sephora has been kind of like low-key inconvenient to get to. So I just kept it, and then I'm going to just use it. And then eventually I will go back to a shade 2. But if you see, it works just fine. But a 2 would be more like banana or have just a little bit more melanin in it, if that makes any sense. And again, I didn't put no foundation here, but it's going to give a foundation look because I'm still adding the highlight and the contour. And my nails are still going strong. You guys know I told you guys it'd be hard to get my nails to stay on. But right now, let's just hope we're not jinxing ourselves. So I like to put it on the under eye. And then I'll like buff it in, sweep it away. And then normally from there I go in and contour. I kind of did it already, but I'll go in and I'll just take something for my nose. Eyelid, same thing. And with this palette, I prefer this one, but obviously I ran out. It's just, this one's a little bit more cool. This one's a lot more warm. And so like I've been through like 3 of these where I only use this, and I just use this as like a backup or like just a second color to add dimension. And this time around I said, no, we're gonna use this product. So this is what I do, but again, I prefer it. Like with this one, I will still add a little bit of that warm one on top. I just feel like the warmer color does complement me better. I don't know if you guys can see what that did, but that, like, I added that warm one on top, and it was much better. So I'm definitely gonna go pick up another one because I just looked in the viewfinder and I can see why I prefer that other color. And so I just add a little warmth to my lid as well. I already did my cheeks, but I just like to blend that highlight powder like that. Sometimes I'll do a little right here to kind of like accentuate that pout with that lower lip. Then we set, I am a 75 for the micro smooth powder. This is the one I use. I have this one and I have the 80. The 80 is like, I don't know, on camera it looks like the 80 is what I should be doing, but this is the one I do and it looks better for the skin tone I have right now. summer or vacation, this is one I use. Also, for some reason, my daughters, this one looks better on their skin as well. So that's technically their powder, but again, I'll go back and forth. And then when I'm just going for a more buffed look, I use this Tom Ford brush, like pat and buff. Let that wig big. Pat it in. Okay, next I add some color. I used to do blush occasionally, but lately I've been doing it every day. And I like the contour blush look opposed to like the rosy cheeks look. I don't know how I felt about putting it on my nose. I never do, but let's just try it today and I'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna take a highlighter. Right now I'm using the Bobbi Brown one, and this one is Bronze Glow. I used to have the, is it Whisper of Guilt? It's one of the viral or OG ones from MAC. But I had cracked it, and then I was using it for like another year after I cracked it. And then I think at our last house, I dropped it in the bathroom on the floor. So rest in peace to her, and I just haven't been to a MAC to replace her. But that's my favorite one for my nose. But this one's not too bad either. This one eats too a little bit. So now I feel like I look really good, but you really can't tell because I need some color back. So the brows and the liner, the lip liner, are really gonna make you see what it do. In the shade 5. I like that sweater. I don't know why y'all don't like it. And it look good with them sweatpants. And then your little tennis shoes, you know, little pink little tennis shoes that I said is ugly now? Bomb. You see how I said look wash out as soon as you put that color in your lips and your brows? It kind of brings everything back together. I'm not in the mood really for any lip gloss, like nothing sticky. So if I had some Vaseline here, I would put some on. But since I don't, I'm just going to leave the liner. Or what I will do also is like, just put a little bit of something. This is Summer Fridays, and this is in Dream. Or is this Dream Lip Oil in the shade Bare Sand. The fact that I had to look at it like this shows age. So I just put a little bit. Again, I'm not in the mood for the sticky. And I'm really hungry because I haven't really eaten today. I had a little bit of Dominic's leftover taco bowl. But I'll just let it soak for a second so my lips don't end up feeling dry and cracked.
Kids, be quiet.
You got a call? You got a call? All right, I'm about to make me some steak, some ribeye steak. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, update. This is what the face beat looks like when you put a little hair to it. I went ahead and finished this hair tutorial and just did a quick little half up, half down for the plot. Dime, if you don't take the pink sandals off. Nah, show them toes off, baby.
Stop, my toes.
Okay, so the girls are supposed to go to the studio from 7 to 8:30. And we're not going because that's not enough time. Like, it's just not enough. And I got so much stuff to do. If you remember, I made chili on Sunday, but my husband requested chili again today. Not nice. My baby going to the NBA.
Was that, like a college?
Huh? He gonna get an MBA and go to MBA.
What was that, like a college or something?
It's a degree.
It's a degree, oh, okay.
And
it's a degree, right.
Okay, so my husband has a, I don't think it's called like an obsessive. What that man say he was on the phone with? Y'all just repeat shit and do shit about your name?
Straightforward.
No, but he was saying about y'all like do the same shit over and over?
I'm repetitive.
Yeah, so he was on a business call and the man said his name. You know, everybody's name has a destiny or a purpose, or it says their destiny. So I guess his client knew that his name Derek meant, what does it mean? Very repetitive. So like when he likes something that I make, we're gonna eat it every day until he burn it out and it's disgusting. So we are having chili tonight. I'm gonna eat steak.
You alright, Coda?
But Dad already has steak for lunch.
Is that enough green pepper or more?
I do a whole one. If you want me to
double? That is a whole one.
You want me to double the recipe? How much meat do you have?
My question is, I have 2 of the things you're saying. 2 of the things I'm saying.
Oh, so I'm gonna need 2 peppers. I'll cut them. I got these from
that ain't gonna change.
Target pickup. They're like the jumbo ones. They're kind of big. I'm gonna be sour. Okay, so you guys are gonna make chili with me and what's that, husband? That's why y'all see my video. If he be in my videos, I'm gonna get canceled. Do you agree?
Yes.
Diamond, do you agree?
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna be bad.
The things he say.
I'm gonna be bad.
He's gonna go from 300K to 10.
So we can't go live. We gotta be able to edit.
Jesus don't say it. I can't got to do it.
Then we cook.
Why you didn't get smoked paprika?
They didn't have it.
Okay, so for my seasoning, I make, like, you know you get the chili pack. We don't like that. So I make it myself. So I do 3 tablespoons. And when I say tablespoons, it's not really that. I just overdo it and ballpark it. So 3 tablespoons of chili powder. And when I say 3, I'm like going over. Like that. I'm gonna use, I bought this so I can make videos, cooking tutorials with you guys, and I never use it. I use a teaspoon of sugar. You can use white sugar, brown sugar, light sugar, dark sugar. Just use some sugar. Only a teaspoon though. Y'all see how whenever I like make videos for you guys, I wait till everybody sleep because it's a lot of editing. Or it's like it's chaotic to follow along. And so I do 2 teaspoons of cumin, and again I overdo my teaspoons. Teaspoon of black pepper. Say teaspoon of oregano.
Oregano.
And we're gonna overpour. So we put a little paprika, like that. Onion powder and garlic powder.
I gotta remind myself to wash my hands. Last time I cut a jalapeno, I scratched my eye.
Tell your ass up, huh? And we're gonna put some, I was gonna call this sugar. This is called salt.
Salt.
Jalapeno.
Ooh, why you don't cut that up more? You
Cut it up more?
You don't want to be biting into the jalapeno. You want it to be just, you don't want them jalapenos to be, you be over there coughing, saying so much allergic. Have you took your apple cider vinegar today?
No, 15 minutes before my meal.
I said between every meal. Yesterday you said every meal.
No.
You modified it? So I'm going to put the directions and information and the link to my actual tutorial on this in the description box.
I'm thinking, let's add.
Thank you for mixing it. Okay, so this is kind of like what my seasoning looks like. And yes, I use the whole thing. It's a lot of paprika in here, a lot of parsley in here. There's a little sugar in here, black pepper in here, which is not going to make it salty. There's also garlic powder and onion powder in here, which is not going to make it salty. So don't think this is like straight salt. And then once the pot gets to boiling or going, I'm going to throw a little bit of Bailey's in there, which I think nobody knows what Bailey's really do, but you just never want to take a chance of not using it. Oh, Coda. Oh, Dominique. I got a little secret I've been hiding from you.
What?
I hid the candy. Okay, y'all. I thought y'all was broke because I was trying to show y'all my dinner. I ate steak with some cucumbers. Left no crumbs. My husband's chili is ready, but I think he fell asleep because he's not answering. He's upstairs. But while we were cooking, or while I was cooking, I started talking to Dominic about, like, we were all talking about school. And we were talking about her classmates from TK. Every time I talk, y'all don't gotta come stand in the camera. Go finish what you was doing, baby. But I was like, what if you went up to your school that you went to last season or last semester? Your friends would be so happy to see you, especially your friend. Why I just get an email? I don't even know how she got my email address, but I got an email from his mom today, and invited you to her birthday party.
Yay!
I mean, literally less than an hour ago. We haven't talked about this young lady since school been out in the summertime, and then we were just joking around like, oh my gosh, like that was her best friend in TK, and we were saying, I wonder if she still went to that school, and Dominic was like, yeah, she said she was staying at that school, and I was like, oh, we went up there for you to see her. She'll be so happy to see you, because I never, like, I seen the mom and the grandma during pickup and drop off, but we never like exchanged numbers. But they were like, you know, little besties, especially going to like a white and Asian school. They were the only black girls in the class, and so they definitely took a liking to each other. And the little girl's so sweet, like she'll be pulling in, she's like, hi Dominic, bye Dominic. She just loved Dominic so much. Even her grandma every day be like, she just loved Dominic so much. So it's so funny that her mom reached out and invited me to her birthday party. So of course I'm gonna text her, and as long as it's not a day that we have anything to do, I definitely will. But anyways, I'm sitting here. I'm going to edit. I was going to try and film one more hair tutorial, which I'm hoping I can just keep my mojo going because right now I have a lot of energy. But I'm going to try to get my Eunice video for this hair edited. I think I can get it done in an hour or less. It's 9 on the dot, which means it's bedtime for the kids. I get my mojo when my kids go to sleep because, you know, it's so loud.
Mom, I got an idea.
It's so loud. And we always together. So when they go to sleep, it's like I just want to be up for an extra 8 hours because it feels so good to have some peace of quiet.
Hey guys, I snuck on mom's phone. Make sure she doesn't see this in her phone. I'll try to edit it. But anyway, so I'm going to be making the viral cucumber salad. So, yeah. So, is this all the ingredients? So first I'm going to chop a little more cucumbers. Oops. Okay, now I chopped up my cucumbers. I have to put like anything first. It doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna put my soy sauce first. I put it. I don't know how much to put. I'm just gonna put a little more for good luck. Sea salt, because you always have to have salt on cucumbers. Like that is so plain if you don't have salt on your cucumbers. Okay, I never opened this, so. Can you open this? Okay, I opened it. Can't tip it all the way over because it's gonna spoil. Let's put some. Okay, now we're gonna put this. That should be good. Just mix it up a little bit. So I think that was too much garlic. Okay, that's what it looks like. Forgot the sugar. Sugar, a little bit of sugar. I'm just gonna put a little bit because I don't know about sugar.
Let's mix it up, right? Next time I shake it up, right?
Yeah. Shake, shake, shake! It's so good. It looks so good now. That's what it looks like. Now I'm gonna try it. Pretty good. But it's actually really good. Still really good. I'm probably gonna like use less of this because I definitely used too much.
Mommy wants to taste.
So my mom wants to taste. It's gonna taste.
Smells very authentic. It's actually good. I like it. Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We'll stand up.
Look at my hair. Happy Vlogmas. I think this is going in Vlogmas day 4. But we move. It's Wednesday, hump day. Highlights of the day. Dominic and Dakota worked on a division. Today was a highlight for me. I got to sleep in for the first time ever. My husband has been saying that he'd help me a day or two out of the week with homeschooling. And usually he'll like get them started, but then I do the homeschooling. But today I slept straight through because I was running on like 3 or 4 hours of sleep because I stayed up overnight editing for you guys. And so when I say I didn't get up, I didn't get up. So she comes up here and she says he taught her division.
I'm only 6 years old and
She's only 6 years old. She could barely read. She can do division. So what's 6 divided by 3?
6 divided by 3. Wait. 3?
6 divided by 3. If you learned it.
3?
He just said it.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, it's not.
My nerd is it's 3.
It is.
6 divided by 3 is 2.
It's 2. Yeah.
Wait,
Cut.
let me do it.
We'll be back later. We'll be back. Okay, Luvbugs, happy Vlogmas day 4. I think I came to you guys already, but I might just cut that clip because I'll just be turning the camera on so I can start the vlog. And I'm just saying nothing. But I already did my makeup for today. Today is Wednesday. Happy hump day. My husband did homeschooling with the kids today, which was magnifico because I think I got to bed around 3 or 3:30 in the morning from editing. And like I definitely would have been in a grumpy mood if I would have hopped up at that 8:45. The benefit of homeschooling is that we don't have to get up like an hour early and get the kids to school and leave the house. We literally just get them up in enough time to brush their teeth, do their hygiene, and get decent. And then once they get into their morning meeting, after that they can kind of like, you know, go ahead and get dressed for the day. So today is our long day at dance. We're there till 8 p.m. So I am trying to pre-make a lunch really quickly. Only thing about whenever I don't start with the kids, what I find is like when they're on vacation, I'm very unproductive. And then even like today, how like I didn't start at 8 p.m. I do feel like I should have gotten more done since I didn't have to do homeschooling today. And I'm right on task on what I would have gotten done at this point if I would have done the homeschool. So I got to get better on like the days and times when my husband does help me with them, capitalizing on that time to get ahead. But nonetheless, we're not behind by any means. I started to edit the vlog for today. Got my makeup on. It is now 2:11. So we are going to be prepping a quick lunch. I already put some rice on in the rice maker. I got some broccoli going. And then I'm going to make this shaved steak. And it's really good. Just, you know, a little mix, a little bowl, nothing crazy. And my husband said he's eating chili today. Hey, Luvbugs, happy Wednesday. I think I already said that to y'all, huh? Well, good news is it's Wednesday. We are at the dance studio. The bad news is we are 15 minutes late. And to add insult to injury, I did not get a hair tutorial done. So my plan was, of course, the ambitious version of my plan this morning was to get 2 hair tutorials filmed, right? And I was going to bring my laptop and go sit at a coffee shop and edit, because today is the girls' long day, which means I would have hours to be able to edit. So by the time I get home, I would be right on schedule. This is the mind of a influencer. Even worse than that, on my to-do list, I had like do 1 TikTok, 1 reel, 1 short, which is like my thing right now, where my goals have been to get back into vlogging, which I can check that off and pat myself on the back, but also get into the shorts, the reels, and the TikToks. So that's my thing right now. It's just getting into that, because I kind of want to stop. Candid moment, when it comes to being a hair influencer, I'm sure there's no question the market of hair influencership has definitely oversaturated. If you want to start a new channel and you want to, you know, monetize and make money, knowing that you can make money with hair sponsorship, anybody can get a hair sponsorship very quickly. And of course, the more your channel grows, the more you can make off of it. But it's so saturated that the OGs, which I don't know if you would consider me an OG, I think I came in after the technical actual OGs, but you guys see, once people hit a certain mark when it comes to like hair tutorials, they go to something else. Like Raven Elise, I think, once did hair tutorials. A lot of the girls once did hair tutorials, and I'm at that point where I truly enjoy doing the hair tutorials. But also, like today, for example, where I had 2 hair tutorials on my agenda to film and edit, I would rather supplement that time that I spend doing hair tutorials, doing more lifestyle and content stuff. Like, I would rather cook for you guys. I would rather go somewhere, show you something, give you guys an experience, do a DIY project. And it's still, I want to incorporate hair, but it's kind of like I want to do more natural hairstyles, especially on my kids. I want to document my own hair journey, and starting over with that, I want to make some banana pudding today. I want to make a pot roast today. Like, I want to make my vlogs more fields. Like, me and the girls went to Home Goods, and this is what we found. We are moving and we are decorating room by room, and I'm letting the girls help me decorate. I'm teaching the girls how to cook, like DIY projects. Like, I'm so ready to buy a house. Like, I mean, so ready. The beauty in it is that my father actually He was a real estate agent at some point. I think he just stopped doing the real estate aspect of it. But like, he built my grandparents' home from the ground up. Around the time that I lost my mom, he was, I believe, already in the process. My grandparents came here from out of state. Now they just moved back to Louisiana, and that is where they are like retiring and settling. So I do want to do a better job at like making the effort to like go to Louisiana and visit family, go to Oregon or Washington and visit family, and do all of those things. But steering off topic, because my dad knows how to build a house from a ground up, he is going to build himself a house because he's going through a divorce. I'm gonna talk about that another day, not right now. But him and my stepmom, they've been together I think 18 going on 19 years, and they are going through a tough time, which I think has like put a damper on my mental state lately. Like, you know how sometimes you feel sad and you don't know why? That's not like the sole reason. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, I'm crying and I'm like depressed just because of that, but it definitely has been making me feel a way. And so as they navigate starting fresh from both ends, my dad chose to move out of the family home, and she's, I believe, going to stay in the family home. Cut that out. Don't say that, because I can't say where he's moving. He told me not to say anything where he's moving, so I'm gonna cut the last clip out. But I'm hoping to, I don't know, get a lot more closer with my dad. I want to be around my dad on a daily basis. I am his only child, and so like as he gets older, I'm grateful that he's healthy. He's still like renovating homes, building homes, and so his plan is to build himself a home from the ground up. And I've told him, and I've expressed my desire for him to build my home, our home. I think that would be such a cool and beautiful experience and content for you guys, right? I mean, like, I don't know, there's nobody that like my son looks more like than my dad. There's nobody that my dad looks more like than my son. And of course people will say like I look like my dad, but when you see my son, it's like my son is the daddy, the grandpa is the daddy. Like, he looks spitting image to my dad. So just the idea right now of like my dad building himself a home from the ground up, and my son being able to be there all throughout the process and literally like say like, my grandpa built this house from the ground up and I watched the whole process, and when I get older I'm gonna learn from him how to do it myself, and like we did this together, and having those memories, I mean, it's priceless. So I'm yapping to you guys. Also, I did bring my lunch, my cucumbers, and I did put a little bit of Maldon salt on them. Some rice and then some steak. It looks a little weird because of course it like pressed down, and then you know when something is hot, like those cucumbers are like soft, like they're starting to pickle a little bit. But what would you expect when you put it in a Subway with hot rice and hot steak? Welcome to the Lion's House. Vlogmas starts today.
It actually started like 4 days ago.
I know, but that's the song.
Accordingly,
Look at my baby Mimi. While in class, she's still in homeschool. She's in a live. Diamond's at the tail end of his stuff. First of all, happy Friday, TGIF. It is a Friday. We are good. We are blessed. I cleaned my kitchen area. Y'all don't know, like, I've been editing the vlogs, and I really hate that every time I go in there and I do something for y'all, I done already cleaned that kitchen, and these kids come behind me and do the most dirtiest thing. Also, Papa is recycling. He's been recycling for what, about 2 years now? So he lets the bottles collect all day on the counter, then put them on the thing. So it be giving dirty. It be giving like, if I see somebody else have looking like that, I'd be like, and I'm living in this. Somebody save me. True life. Start a GoFundMe for me to get my own apartment.
No.
The fact that I clean every day and my house is dirty every single day, I am fighting for my life. Send help. One thing I do require my kids to do is to read to me. I mean, all schools really require you to do that little reading log or whatever the case may be. Their school also requires them to read every day, even though it's online. So I do make them do at least a paragraph out loud to me every day. I just feel like reading fluently and not stuttering through your words. Even sometimes I feel like I be struggling with that. And as a parent, I want better for my kids. So they're going to read aloud every single day, Monday through Friday until they out my house to make sure that they can walk in any room and read.
I can read
and never feel weird or uncomfortable. So
I can wear it any day.
Go ahead. Show them what you got. Show them your money.
Can I show them?
Show them your money.
Can I show them what the book's called? Is that copyright or
no?
Well, I'm reading the next nerd. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to make some money,
Sometimes he says something like, "What?"
Alex stepped onto the lower bed. The old rusty metal creaked. Bo stopped snoring. Alex froze. His heart hit. Wait. I think I already read this one. What did I read?
Wait on the bookmark in there.
I don't know. I did that.
You see, it's like you can't read because you stopped. I'm trying to like cover it up by asking questions.
No. Okay. Alex stepped onto the lower bed. The rusty old metal creaked. Bo stopped snoring. Alex froze, his heart hammering against his ribcage. Bo made a loud snoring noise once.
That's why you read every day. Come on.
I'm done!
You're not saying nothing else. I'm just saying, that's why we read every day. You knock all them kinks out. Let's go.
Alex whispered to the gecko, but
we don't read to read fast or to sound intelligent. We read slow and look at the words so that we can read efficiently. I would rather you read slow and make 0 mistakes than to read fast and make 10 mistakes. Let's go.
Go have fun, Alex whispered to the gecko, but don't even try to breathe in there. He raised Bull's covers and placed the gecko right next to Bull's thigh, silent as death. Slowly he backed away, slipped into the hall, shut the door behind him, and exhaled. What are you doing? No, stop.
Then can nap.
Good job. Yeah, we take a breath when we hear a period, right? You worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Can nap.
That's right. Now read it as a question. There's a question mark there.
Can nap.
Good job. Keep going.
When can hat.
Good job.
Can Dan tap.
Good job. What a question, right?
Yes.
Diamond, you're not watching your shit. Is this how you're gonna be with your kids? Neglectful? That's why I give it deep fries. Give it slow roasted. It's the only time, you know how I teach you to make everything on low or medium? The only time you want some shit hot or high is when you frying some shit. But when you doing it on high, you don't walk away.
What do we do with this glove at the front?
You gotta push it down like a push bar. You see how it's immediately? And see how you're supposed to have the scissors? Give me the tongs. It is 3:23. Usually we're gone by now, but on Fridays, Dominic only has one class, so we usually go later. So we're going for her class like 4:30, but also they have practice tonight because they're performing in a parade tomorrow. And I'm so excited because I always film it, or at least I get like little clips from it. But this time you actually get to come with us for vlogging. So usually do their show hair, the show makeup. They switched the makeup, the hair. Huh? Ooh, that's like a system. Show the camera. One of her workbooks she had to do characters, so she chose Stitch, and it came out good. So today I did a hair tutorial featuring premium lace wig. The hair is completely dry at this point, but when I left it was wet, which means that when I get home I will have to go in and show like the hair dry, and I'm probably going to diffuse it up to give it a little bit more body because I just been sitting here laying. Lately I haven't really been liking lace or loving lace as much, so a lot of times I will put a headband on when I'm in real life, and I've been preferring side parts just because that lace, I don't care who lace it is, 9 times out of 10 it's a couple companies that like when you put the lace on you can't see it, but 90% of the time you could see that lace. Okay, I put the face enable back on so I can sit you here. Cody, be still.
You could tell they took their time on this one.
Okay, so we are back home.
They took their time on it.
Of course it's too big for you because you're just so small and skinny. But it's perfect because guess what? If you would have got a smaller size, it would have been short. And guess what? The great thing is these types of pants shrink. So all throughout Christmas, after tomorrow, you'll be able to wear them all the time.
You look cute and all.
Oh, thank you. I want to say fashionable. Oh my God, every time I turn the camera on, y'all not going to be in my face like that. It's irritating. I delete it and start over. Grown-ups don't want to see kids 24/7. I promise you they don't.